Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to show you 3 new ways to play minor chords. You'll get the most out of this video if you go sit down at your keyboard or your piano right now, and we'll only be 10 to 15 minutes. I'm giving this lesson in the context of worship music, but these will definitely work for other genres of music as well. If you play music in a church and you're seeking inspiration and excellence, then this is the channel for you. If you're looking for a quick way to freshen up your sound, then I want you to check out my free video lesson, 3 chords to upgrade your sound. These are chords I play almost every weekend on every song. They serve me very well, and I think they'll serve you well also. If you have 15 minutes today, then you can begin to check that out and put these chords into your own vocabulary and incorporate them into your own playing. So head down to the description to check that out, and let's get back to the video. So first, this is called the minor 7 drop 4. It looks like this. So in this shape, we have our roots, our 5th, our minor 3rd, and our minor 7. I'm playing a C minor 7 chord right now. Notice that in both hands, I'm playing perfect 5ths. And in the middle, we have this minor 6th interval that splits the hands apart. Root, 5th, minor 3rd, minor 7. And notice how much range this covers on the piano as well. It's a pretty wide range, and it's a pretty sparse chord. It's not very dense, but we still get to hear each of the chord tones just appearing once. The next minor voicing I like to call the warm and fuzzy voicing. It looks like this. It's pretty similar to the last one, but now we've moved our 7 from up here to down here. So we have our root, our 5th, our flat 7, and our flat 3. Here's another C minor 7 chord. And it's a little more compact than the last one. And because of that, it sounds a little bit warmer, especially when we use it around this range of the piano. That's what I like to call the warm and fuzzy voicing. And the third one, I don't have a special fancy name for this. I just like to call it the minor 7 6th note voicing. It looks like this. We have 3 notes in each hand. In my left hand, I have the root, the flat 3, the flat 7, and in my right hand, I have another flat 3, a 5th, and another root on top. So we have this 2 octave spread of roots, and then we fill in with the notes in between. This is unique because we hear the root on the bottom and the top. This also covers a pretty wide range on the piano. This is a denser chord. We hear the 3rd happening twice in an octave here, and we hear the roots also being played twice in 2 octaves. If you wanted to vary this chord voicing, we could also add a 5th down here, and then maybe a roots right here. So now it's a lot more dense. And if I play it like this, it works while playing this C minor 7 chord in my left hand and a full C minor triad in my right hand. But the way I would first go to play it would be like this, because it's a little bit cleaner, it's a little bit nicer. This is a lot denser, which is just a different sound. In general, with piano chords, you'll get more use out of your voicings the thinner they are. This sounds great on a solo piano. This sounds great on a piano by itself. But this is a little more manageable if I was playing with a band, like a worship band. So now I want to show you 2 ways you can practice these voicings. The first way you can practice is you can take a shape. So here is our minor 7 drop 4. We can take this shape and we're just going to move it up in half steps. So we can see the notes that it's going to go to next, and we just follow it. And the note on the bottom, that's our root. So right here we have a G minor 7, A flat minor 7, A minor 7, B flat minor 7, B minor 7, we've ended back up at our C minor 7. Let's do that with the second voicing, the warm and fuzzy voicing. C minor 7, C sharp minor 7, and we keep going. And here we end up back at our C minor 7. Now let's try that with our last voicing, the 6-note voicing. Here it is again. C minor 7, C sharp minor 7. There we go. The other way I like to practice my voicings is by moving it up in minor thirds. So go back to the first voicing, the minor 7, drop 4. Here's our C minor 7. If we put it up a minor third, we would end up with E flat minor 7. Let's jump right to E flat minor 7. There we go. Now we're going to go up another minor 7 to F sharp minor 7. Then up another minor 7 to A minor 7. And then up one more minor third, and then that's back to C minor 7. So we start here, move it up in minor thirds. And it's good to practice jumping like that too. And then next we start C sharp minor 7, up a minor third to E minor 7, up a minor third to G minor 7, up a minor third to B flat minor 7, up a minor third to C sharp minor 7. And there we go. Okay, now D minor 7, up a minor third to F minor 7, up a minor third to A flat minor 7, up a minor third to B minor 7, up a minor third to D minor 7. There we go. And now check this out. If we start here at E flat minor 7, this is the second chord of the first progression when we started with C minor 7. We started with C minor 7, then we went to E flat minor 7. So when we get here, we don't need to put this up in minor thirds because we've done that before when we did it the first time starting with C minor 7. So do the minor third cycle, once starting here, once starting here, once starting here, and then you will have practiced all 12 versions, all 12 keys of the chord by doing the minor third cycle that way. Now, one final note on these voicings. The first two voicings, the minor 7 drop 4, I like to play with 2 notes in each hand, but if you can grab it, you can grab the first 3 notes in your left hand and then put the top note on top with your right hand. You could also do it like that. The second minor voicing, the warm and fuzzy voicing, multiple ways to play it. Right now I'm using 2 notes in either hand, but I could do 3 notes in my left, 1 in my right, or I could do just 1 note in my left and then 3 in my right. So it just depends on what feels most comfortable for you. Practice doing the different arrangements too, and using a different amount of notes per hand. See if you could kind of juggle those notes between each hand. So that's all for today. Rewatch the video, practice these again, and see if you can learn these today and put these into your vocabulary. Find opportunities to play these minor chords in the songs that you're already working on and the songs that you know. Especially if you play in a church, I think these minor chords will serve you well in church music. I play these almost every weekend on the songs that I play, and they get the job done really well. I created this channel for worship pianists who are pursuing excellence and inspiration. Please join me on this journey as we talk about music theory and chords, and as we break down piano-specific parts for worship songs. I want to share what I know, and I want to help you as you grow in your musical journey. Please subscribe, please check out my latest video, and I hope to see you back soon.